Hey everyone, it's Jade, and I'm back with another video. I'd like to welcome everyone to my channel. Whether you're new or returning, your love and support really does mean everything to me. I love you guys. On my channel, I'd like to unbox beauty subscription boxes, makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, shopping hauls. Sometimes I do outfit of the day, and lots and lots and lots of product reviews, so you don't have to waste your money. So if that interests you at all, if you'd like to be a part of, please do consider sticking around, consider being my friend, and let's get into it. Today, I'm going to show you just how I made this halo eye with these neutral colors, with these 4 products. All right? I'm excited. You should be excited too. All right, let's get into it. The first thing I did was I primed my eyes, and I used the, let me get it out here. Sorry, Juvia's Place I Prep by Prime Eye Primer in shade 1. It's on my eye right now. Okay, then I'm going to take a fluffy Firma 403 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Bella. Okay, it's kind of like a medium neutral shade. It's on the lighter side, I'd say. So, I am going to put that just in my crease. A little bit at a time, slowly building up the color. I'm going to step back into the same shade. Just building up Bella. Sorry if I seem like I'm in a strange, not great mood. I just had somebody on Facebook get into my personal business, and no, don't do that to me. I'm a private person. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, I don't talk much about my personal life. Okay. I'm trying to get into talking a little bit more about myself, get into a little bit deeper. Okay, see how I just kind of, blended that out. Okay, you don't want to go up too high. All right, so that's where I'm going to keep that. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Alma, and I'm going to darken the crease. It's like a flat, fluffy shader kind of brush. I'm going to leave this one just in the crease. I'm going to go very soft with this color because I just want to deepen the crease. That's all. I don't want it to take over, So yeah, somebody really got into my personal business for no reason. Taking the shade that had Bella on it, or the brush, I'm not going to add any more to it. I'm just going to kind of make sure that Bella stays apparent, like you can see it. And I'm going to soften at the line of Alma a little bit. Okay, very pretty. Tad bit more of Alma. Keep this lower in the crease. There we go. Okay, now you can see those shades still, okay? So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take a smaller brush, like a flat brush, and a small shader, and I'm gonna dip back into Alma, and this time I'm gonna put it on the side and top of my brush. Both sides, top. And then I'm going to put it on the outer corner first. Okay, make sure you connect it to the where you put Alma right in the crease. Okay, then I'm gonna take the same shade Alma, and I'm gonna put it on the inner corner right here. Just kind of stamp that on. Well, I do on the inner corner mostly because, I don't want to go in too far. Okay, so I'm doing a halo eye, so I'm going to leave the middle open for now, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to take a flat brush right here. This is a Beauty brush, okay? And I'm gonna dip into Forte very lightly, okay? Very lightly, you don't need much of this at all. I'm going to just tap it right on where I put shadow on the inner and outer corner. Forte, again, for the outer corner, okay? Just a little, just to give it that, you know, deepened look, okay? And then I'm gonna take just, the tiniest bit of Divina. That I'm going to very lightly tap it on top of where I put the brown and black, okay? Just very, very, very lightly, okay? You don't want to go in this far anyway. Like, you probably wanted to stop right there, so I'm going to fix that. Anyway, now it's time to go down the center. So, the center is going to be Divina, so get less of that on your finger there, or brush, or whatever. That's your right, that's your prerogative. You do you, boo. Let's do this. All right, so I'm going to put Divina right down in the center. Now I am going to go over top of some of that brown on the inner corner because I did come in too far. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to start darkening back up my sides here, making sure everything is copacetic, okay? Beautiful. I love it. Trying to make it not as wide as it is. There we go. Now once you have that where you want it, it's worth it. You're not going to add any. You're just going to tap it on there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take my Natasha Denona. This is the High Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. It's pretty much a highlighter. And I'm going to put that on this inner corner right here. Brighten up right there. Okay. Now I'm going to add any more. I'm going to also brighten up my brow line. Beautiful. I love it. All right, I'm going to take my Bella brush that I had, the first brush. Not going to add anything to it. I'm just going to kind of make sure it stays, you know, in the look there. All right, that is so beautiful. That is really beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so now that I've done that, we're going to take and we're going to tight line and waterline with black. I'm choosing to use the Tarte Double Take. You don't need to dry your waterline with this, but I do just to get a more dramatic effect, you know? So waterline, and then put it in your lash line too. If you want, that's just what I'm doing. Okay? Beautiful. Now we are going to connect tight line. I'm also going to go on my lash line on the top too, to make it more apparent in the look. Check that out. Oops, it broke in my eye. Wow. Guess it really wanted to be in the look, huh? Okay, and then I'm going to put on some mascara. I'll be right back. Last but not least, I'm going to take a beauty blender that I have some foundation on. I'm going to go from the corner of my eye, and I'm going to pull upward, okay? To give it that nice straight edge. Thanks for hanging out.